Now let's move on to news that English football clubs will be very happy with.
Yes, the FA have announced a rule change that will allow clubs to sign some international players even if they don't meet the work permit criteria. Rob Dorsett has the details.
This is a groundbreaking agreement which fundamentally changes the international transfer market for English clubs. Clubs from the Premier League right down to League Two. No longer will we report that an agreement for a transfer of an international player has been agreed, quote, subject to a work permit. That FA panel which assessed that criteria is now defunct. The government threatened to intervene here if the football authorities couldn't work this out between themselves. So the good news for the FA, the Premier League and the EFL is that they've managed to reach an agreement without the government stepping in. And it seems that there has been compromise on all sides. The new system, agreed and set up by the FA, will allow 4 players for every Premier League or Championship club to be signed from abroad, an international signing, even if they don't meet the criteria for a work permit in this country. In Leagues 1 and 2, by the way, that limit is now going to be set at 2 players. But in exchange for that, the Premier League and the EFL clubs have promised to work closely with the FA on, quote, improving the pathway for talented English youngsters. And if clubs fail to maintain current levels or improve current levels of game time given to English players, then the number of international players they're allowed to sign will reduce. Instead of 4 for Premier League clubs, it might be reduced to 3 or to 2 or further reductions. Probably the biggest winners here, you have to say, are clubs in the Championship who've long wanted to sign players from abroad, but often found them too expensive if they've had to pick those players that meet very strict criteria for a work permit. So the Premier League, the EFL and the FA will all privately hail this as a big victory. I think in truth there's been compromises on all sides, but nevertheless it's a huge breakthrough in a really difficult and important issue which 3 months ago seemed insurmountable.